Hey guys, what is up? Snowflake here, and welcome to episode 6 of Lame to Fame, where, as you can see by the amount of red on this screen, we are struggling a bit with Eastbourne Borough, and in fact it was all red in the last episode. We got battered 3-0 by Weymouth, and kind of a freak own goal saw us lose to Welling. We took the lead against Wealdstone, but they scored a really good goal to equalise, and then ended up winning the game late on. So right now it's a run of 5 losses, or 6 games without a win, and the opposition doesn't get too much easier as we play away to 4th place Billericay. Then we're at home to mid-table Hungerford, and probably the biggest game of the 3 is going to be Tunbridge away, as they're 5 points behind us, so we don't want to give them any room to catch up. So that's going to be the result where hopefully you can get a result and turn it around. Oh wow, David Moyes has gone back to Preston. That's interesting. I know no one else wants you. Gillingham manager Steve Evans is not happy because TJ Bramwell is not played as a defensive midfielder. And we don't have a defensive midfielder in our formation, so yeah, I'm not going to damage the balance on my side. Really? Are you going to be that picky, Steve? I can't commit to playing him as a defensive midfielder because we don't have that in our formation. Oh, now he has to think twice before loaning players to us in the future. Well, the good thing for him is, and the good thing for me is, I don't plan to loan very many players. I want to find permanent players that I can develop. And I know that's not really what lower league teams normally say, but we do things differently here. Anyway, let's see how our under-18s play against the Whitehawk under-23s. Basically just all the first team players that aren't playing. So Rogers' throw, Wills gets the better of Hudson. Cross comes in, Derry with a header, and it's a great save by Stairs. Brighton's corner, header away by Desane. It's come to Kilkenny. Cross comes in, it's another Derry header, and this one is perfectly placed into the corner, and Tom Derry gets a goal. And now Walker with a penalty, saved by the keeper. Back to the... that's it anyway. Brighton now down the left. Brighton's cross, Mugabo's header into the box is headed away. Mugabo to Derry, but it's blocked and cleared. Now Henry with a free kick for Whitehawk. It's come off the wall. Leach goes for it, but it's comfortably wide. McCarthy's header to Henry. Henry goes long, looking for Fazakali, and he scoops that well over the bar. Really poor effort there. Alright, not too long left. Brighton whips in a free kick to find Mugabo at the back post, and that's a lovely first time finish by Alfred Mugabo. West gets it back, but he's giving it away, or has he? Henry's with a foul here. And it's a second yellow for Jason Henry, and Whitehawk down to 10. And that's how it finished. So, okay, comfortable enough win. Some good performances. Simpemba's back from his injury, though probably won't be playing too much. Oh, damn. Okay, this dude's not very good. Nope. Scouting, reading, more players begging for me to take them. I can't afford you. There we go. Okay, so Ferry's the only injured player at the moment. 3 to 6 weeks. He'll probably be welcome when he comes back. Oh, this guy's pretty good. 2-star current, 3-star potential. Damani Diaz. Yep, that sounds good. You not so much. Another one, Callum Fullwood. There we go. Filling our squad full of non-contract players that only get paid when they play, so they don't actually have any running costs. We just make them train. Okay, so who are we looking at? St. Albans haven't played yet. It's going to be a result we care about. Or is this like catch-up games for teams who haven't played? Okay, Mugabe not doing well in training. He's got potential, but he ain't doing too great. Oh, nice. United coming from behind to beat Arsenal. Okay, nice win again for Galatasaray. Bohemians have offered for Ian Simpemba. They've offered nothing. I don't know, let's try and get something out of him. How about £525? Nope. I was risking it there. Dean Cox, direct free kicks taker apparently. Sure. And for corners, and for central indirect, wide in, oh, basically all of them. Okay, there we go. We'll go defensive against a better team and play narrower. So, well, defensively we're a bit better, I guess. What else was I going to do? I feel like I was going to do something, but I completely forgot. I don't remember. Anyway, Damani Diaz will sign for us now. 2-star current, 4-star potential. Nice. That is a very good signing then. Striker, 21 years old. Got him, well, he was at Southend most recently. Yep, there we go. This guy seems alright, George Phillips. Not you. Hey, training TJ Bramble, the guy who's manager. Oh, his manager's got in his head, that's why he's mad at me. Simpemba, our own coach, is doing badly in training. Disappointing. Okay, match day. Okay, that's fine, we'll leave that how it is. Oh, takeover rumours. Not to be believed. That came out of nowhere. Didn't even put a name on it. Neil Lennon at Leicester. Wow. Okay, well, if they're going to moan about me playing Bramble out of position, we'll take him out of the team and we'll start Kane Wills in the centre of midfield, and that's going to be the only change from the team that lost to Wealdstone. Okay, and Billericay will line up with Metcalf in goal, Nunn, Parkinson, Copping and Kennedy at the back, Husin, Oldiker and Parks in midfield, with 3 strikers, Emmanuel, Robinson and Adeloye, with Agbula, Ramsey, Anderson, Potter and Deering on the bench. Okay, not expecting too much from this game given our form and the fact that this team is far above us in the table, but hopefully we at least give a decent showing. Some good work there by Blackman. Okay, Billericay throw. Nunn to Oldiker. Back to Nunn, who's kept it in. And the cross ricochets to Emmanuel. Oldiker to Husin. Robinson. Emmanuel goes for goal. And that's just wide. Very unlucky there. Well, not very unlucky. It was a difficult shot, but kind of unlucky. Cox has been booked, and now Billericay have a free kick. Park sends it into the danger area. Agajuno heads it away. It's come to Kennedy. He plays it out to Parks. Parks with a cross, and Agajuno playing like a defender with all these clearances. Copying to Parkinson, and now Oldiker, who's able to turn. And he gets past Blackman. Who's as I don't know if that was a shot, but whatever it was blocked. And it's cleared away by Agajuno. And Copping has lost the ball and Lua's just taken it off him. A chance maybe for us to take the lead. And Lua fires it wide. He could have kept going with the ball. He had space in front of him, but chose to take it early, and it didn't look like the right decision to me there. Billericay corner now, Parks. Header away by Wheeler. Husin gets to it first, back to Parks. Cross block for a corner. Not sure what that highlight was about. Usually it means something bad's going to happen from the next corner. Parks puts it in there. It's bounced its way to who's in, and it's gone in. Of course, that always happens on the second corner, and it's actually going to go down as another own goal for Adebayo Rowling this time, as Hussein's shot was probably going wide and Billericay have taken the lead. If it's not an own goal, it's a penalty. If it's not a penalty, it's an own goal. I mean, we're kind of holding on defensively. They've just had 4 shots, although 3 of them have been on target. Okay, another throw. None to Hussein. Hussein's cross. Akuma with the clearance, and here comes Lua, and we might be able to counter-attack here. Lua holds it up well and plays it through for Agaduno. He's been forced out wide and tries to shoot. He would have been better off holding up the ball, but because he fires that one well wide of a goal. At least we've shown we can attack. As Kennedy gets himself booked. Hadler now with a goal kick for us. It's a good pass. It's found Cox. To Blackman. Under pressure, plays it back to Kinder John. Blackman to Torres. Blackman, first time pass over the top, and Agaduno will get onto this. He's decided to play it across to Wheeler, and Wheeler scored. Nicky Wheeler with his first goal of the season. Very unselfish play by Agaduno and a very good finish by Wheeler. And yeah, it's his first goal for the club against his former team as well. So awesome moment there for Nicky Wheeler. And yeah, we're level. We're fighting back well against Billericay. And here we are again. Here is Cox. Okay, that's a little too overconfident. He's fired that one well wide from distance. But yeah, a good half I think overall. 6 shots each. Okay, we can't do that now. That's fine. Keep it up. Can I do all those things now? Yes. Okay, St. Albans are 1-0 down to Maidstone as well, which means we go above them for now into 18th. Okay, throw in for us. Blackman. Don't know why he threw it like that and is given away straight to Hussein. Here's Oldiker to Parks. Gets it back. Finds Nunn on the right hand side who heads it into the box. Emmanuel back out to him. Nunn's cross has found Kennedy, and that's a really good finish by Callum Kennedy, and Billericay are back in front right at the start of the second half. Looks like I was speaking too soon there. And we go back down to 19th, where we belong it seems. Nunn's throw gets it back from Oldiker. Cross comes in, Parks with the header, but it's straight at Hadler. And Hadler with a very good kick out to Wheeler, and Wheeler's over the top has found Lua. And Lua with a chance. He's gone for goal, but it's well blocked by Parkinson. Adebayo Rowling sends it up there, but obviously that didn't lead to anything because the game didn't shot us. Now we've got a throw. Blackman to Lua. Lua with a lovely switch, and Cox now able to bring it down, goes for it, but can't find the target. I mean, attacking wise, we're playing pretty well. We've had more shots than they have. Just they haven't been on target, I suppose. Maidstone 2-0 up against St Albans. And now we have a corner. The goal scorer Wheeler is going to take it. And it's a free header for Kieran Kinder-John. And he gets the equaliser. After he scored an own goal in the last episode, Kinder-John has tied it up and moved us back up to 18th. Now please, Billericay, let us have this one. That I don't know if that's the first time we've scored more than one in a game since I've taken over, but actually it's us on the attack again with Cox. Can we even take the lead? Dare we try? Cox gets it to Torres. It's a lovely ball to find Blackman, and Blackman might fancy his chances here. He cuts inside, and it's a great save by the goalkeeper Metcalf, and Andre Blackman almost taking us into the lead. We have a corner though. Wheeler will take. And Adeloye eventually able to clear, but dropped into a very dangerous area. Billericay corner, 20 minutes to go. Parks to take. Akuma heads it away. Husin gets the loose ball. Here's Oldeker, goes for goal from distance and puts it wide. Okay, it's a free kick about to happen now. Parks is going to take it from about 35 yards ish. And he's gone for it, and Hadler, don't know if that ball was going wide anyway, but he's made the save and tipped it wide for a corner. It's going to be Parks on it again. Header away by Adebayo Rowling. Kennedy to Oldeker, and his shot is blocked. Okay. Thankfully that's the end of that highlight. Oldeker is now booked. Kinder-John plays the free kick towards Agajuno, who does well to win the header to Blackman. Blackman goes long, but Kennedy clears, and this could be dangerous. Adeloye heads it down for Robinson, who's pinged it out to Emmanuel on the right. There's about 5 or 6 players charging into the box, and Emmanuel's found Parks, but fortunately Parks gets no power on the effort, and it's straight at the keeper. There's a yellow for Agaduno. 5 minutes to go. Can we hold on for the draw? Parks with a free kick. Whips it in. A header across. It's gone behind for a corner. Don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me. I didn't really see what happened there. Parks will take the corner. Parkinson with the header over the bar. Because these St Albans have pulled one back against Maidstone in the other game. Blackman's throw to Wills is Adebayo Rowling, and Blackman doesn't realise how much space he has to cross, and he's won a corner off of Kennedy. Now if it's the same as Billericay's first goal, then that means this corner should lead to a goal as well. Wheeler's going to take it. He's got a goal and an assist so far. It's Husin who heads it away. Comes out to Akuma. And here's Cox to Torres. Akuma. Kinder-John looks for Wheeler. He's surely offside though. No? Okay, yeah, he's offside. 3 minutes added on then. Can we hang on? 1 minute to go. It's a bit early to be doing the end of match I don't know what to call it, end of match showing. Blackman's lost that cheaply to Anderson. The cross is in, headed away by Adebayo Rowling. Adeloye back in there, but great block by Akuma, and he'll take his time to get back clear. Yeah, I wouldn't have risked that pass back, and Hadler just smacks it out of play for a throw. I would have just blasted that as far down the line as I could. Now they got a little bit of time. Billericay to maybe get a winner. Kennedy's throw to Aldica. Whips in a dangerous looking ball, but Kinder John clears. Wheeler heads it on for Lua. And that's going to be it. And it is. And we've got ourselves a very, very valuable point away at Billericay, who will look at this game as points dropped. But we put in a good performance, and maybe it's fair to say we deserved a draw. And we went down twice, Adebayo Rowling scoring an own goal, but a very unselfish assist by Agajuno let Wheeler score the first, and then it was Wheeler's corner that saw Kinder John head in the second. And with a goal and assist, Wheeler gets the Man of the Match award. Worst players, Aldica, Adeloye for them, and Wills for us. Yeah, that was a good draw, and at least we've got rid of the loss streak, and we go above St Albans into 18th. However, in some other intriguing news, Tunbridge won their game against Hungerford, so they've actually gained 2 points on us. So they're 3 points behind both us and St Albans in that race to stay clear of a relegation zone. Well done, Nicky. I mean, if you're going to look at a game like that and say, oh, we didn't win, we're still on a winless streak, then you're supporting the wrong team. West Ham forced into an FA Cup replay by Accrington Stanley, having been 2-0 up. 2 red cards for Everton, but they were still able to beat Colchester. City coming from behind to beat Wolves. United beating Portsmouth. Newcastle Bournemouth free play. And Chelsea beating Tottenham 3-2. Oh, not a good result for Galatasaray. Okay, we move on to 15th place Hungerford Town at home. They called them a mid-table team, but actually they're not doing too great. Well, not much better than us, only 3 spots between us. To be fair, that is 12 points of difference, so they are quite a way ahead of us. A little bit more FA Cup. Burnley forced into a replay by Stoke, although it was Burnley who got the late leveller. Norwich knocking out Sheffield United. Okay, under 18s against Farnborough under 23s. Let's see how that one goes. Pretty much the same team as usual. So Platt with a goal kick. West heads it down to Brighton, who goes straight over the top. And Derry's for own goal. Chance for Derry. And Derry puts it in to give us the lead on under 2 minutes. Mugabe goes long. And Walker will latch onto it. And Charlie Walker away from the defence. Can he make it 2? No, he can't. He blazes that one wide. Here's Mugabe. Just 5 minutes gone now. Mugabe goes long. West brings it down, touches it into the path of Derry, and he forces a save by Keane. Definitely been an overwhelming early game for the Farnborough under 23s. And still only 7 minutes as West plays it down the line for Brighton, and Brighton has no one near him. Will he go it alone? He does, and there is the goal for James Brighton to make it 2-0. Now after 9 minutes, but it's going to be Farnborough. Ross plays it over the top, and Tomlin is now through on goal. And Tomlin blasts it in. 2-1. Farnborough pull one back. Pete Tomlin, I think. I can't read that white on yellow writing, but I think that said Pete. Chapman now with a long ball over the top. Chance for Walker. And Charlie Walker gets his name on the score sheet and makes it 3-1. Brighton now with a corner. Header away by Flood. Peinado Pitt to Chapman. And a lovely strike by Judah Chapman, the Bermudan. who makes it 4-1. Rogers now down the line for Mugabe. Mugabe's cross, Derry in all kinds of space, his first effort saved, but he buries the rebound and gets his second. And that's it, a 5-1 win. 4 goals coming from my signings. Of course, this is only for the under 18s, playing against an under 23 team, so not that incredible. Let's put it that way. Okay, I'll do. This guy's awful. No wonder he's begging for any club to sign him. This guy's pretty bad too. Scout report. Sanchez Watt? Oh. This guy, I remember Sanchez Watt. He was in Arsenal's youth team, wasn't he? Did he play against us for Wealdstone? Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we have to check this way. No, he didn't. I guess that's why he's available for free. But yeah, this dude scored like a goal in like the League Cup for Arsenal one time when he was really young. Don't know if it will mention that at all here. Probably not. And there was like a little bit of hype around him. But now he's hanging around at Wealdstone, being shouted at by the "You Want Some" guy. Well, if he's available for free, I mean, we might as well see what we can do. And more players begging to be signed. Some of them are alright, some of them are pretty garbage. Okay, and there is George Phillips agreeing to sign for us, and also Callum Forward. Team of the week. I didn't even know there was a team of the week because our players have never been in it. But Kinder John and Wheeler both making it. Stephen Shaw. I signed this guy, right? Yeah, I definitely signed this guy. I'll move him to the first team. Same for Damani Diaz. I don't know why they were in the under 18s. Adebayo Rowling is now highly influential because he's vice captain. Cox hasn't been good enough, so tell him off. Everyone else is doing bits, Dean. Okay, so there's George Phillips, 1-star current, 3-star potential goalkeeper. 20 years old, balanced normal personality, and he's aggressive, but he's one-footed. We didn't look at the other guy properly, Damani Diaz. We didn't look at his report. So he's good movement off the ball. That's going to be very important. Good at decisions, smart player, but he's one-footed, not good at crossing, and kind of selfish. Yeah, I can live with that. Off the ball movement, that's what I like to see. That'll get you very far in non-league football. That's okay. Do we look at who Phillips played for? Last played on loan at Hitchin in the Southern Premier. That's even below our level, so hopefully he ain't that bad. Let's have a look at Callum Forward, another pretty promising striker, 2.5 stars already, and potential to be 4. 21 years old. Fits very well into the team. Good strength and stamina. Good dribbler. Very physical. Not good at crossing, and is kind of slow. Yeah, well, he's already probably good enough to make our bench. and he can only improve. Who did he play for? Ipswich. Cool, well there's another one, and he's now homegrown now that he's joined us. This guy seems alright too, Joe McKenzie. Why not? I mean, it's kind of costing us nothing here. Unless they play. And Sanchez what? Wealdstone don't want anything for him. So we'll offer nothing. Okay, let's see. Ooh. He wants a lot of money to play. Yeah, we don't have that kind of cash, dude. Sorry, Sanchez. Let's go into details. We don't need to tell the press about our transfer business if we don't need to. Well, deadline day is taking a long time to load. Okay. Kane Wills, fringe player to regular starter. Sure, Tyler Pearson don't offer new contract. Yeah, I can see why. It's kind of bad. Yeah, let's afraid that's probably going to be the end of his career for us. So Hungerford, who actually was a team that lost to Tonbridge recently, meaning they may be there for the taking, especially since we're at home. Yeah, deadline day is definitely taking a while. The teams are desperately getting their last second transfers in. I mean, we're good, we're non-league, so we can bring in players whenever we feel like it, but Willian in talks with Beijing. That's an interesting one. You do feel like he would be the kind of player that Chelsea would offload to China. I mean, they've done it to Oscar before, and yeah, he's actually going to go there. And Marcos Rojo joins Wolves. Phil Jones joins Celtic. United clearing out their defence. Okay, let's push higher up. And we've agreed to sign Joe McKenzie. Not very good. Yeah, decent. Tom Anderson. Okay, let's have a look at our new signing then, Joe McKenzie. Once deadline day finally finishes. And still not done. Okay, 2-star current ability, 4-star potential. Another bit of a coup here. Signed some really promising young players. Good in the air, good at heading, smart, but he is Not good at passing, selfish, one-footed, and can only play centre-back. He was at Southend as well, another old Southend player. Training, TJ Bramble doing well. Once again, Stephen Shaw, not very good. We've got a lot of really promising young players here. And hopefully a few of them can turn out to be, I can't say superstars because we're not a very good team, but at least very good players for our level. Okay, transfer window is now shut, so loading time should speed up significantly now. And okay, under 18s, Matt Shaw, Michael Platt, doing well in training, but this guy's not very good. We've already signed a young goalkeeper that's probably going to be better than him. Anyway, Chelsea losing at home to Liverpool. Okay, Hungerford then. Let's go with September's team. Okay, so Bramble's coming back in for Wills. That's going to be the only change from the team that drew with Billericay. Hopefully his manager doesn't get too upset. Hungerford have got Civita in goal with Jones, Martin, Sharman and Tomlinson at the back. A 5-man midfield of Kite, Rusby, Smith, Hose and Halliday, and Constable up front with Matthews, Berry Hargreaves, McGrory, Ackers and Bailey on the bench. And hopefully home advantage will help us. Wait, hold on. I remember what I think I was going to check earlier. Have we played Hungerford already? No, we haven't. No, Hungerford was the team I played in Football Manager 2019 on my Welling United save. I haven't played them as Eastbourne Borough yet. Sometimes all of your Football Manager memories sort of mix up when you play the game for too long, like I have. Okay, we've got a throw. Blackman, Lua flicks it on. Tomlinson's header away. It's gone out for a corner. Hopefully that means a good chance for us since it showed the build up to the corner. Wheeler takes. Agajuno's header just over the bar. And that was almost us taking an early lead. But a positive start as Tomlinson gets booked for them. A Blackman's throw to Torres. Torres plays it to Blackman. Blackman switches it, but Tomlinson heads it away. Halliday gets to the loose ball first. Hungerford counter. Halliday's ball over the top has put Constable through. Chance for Constable, but Hadler able to keep it out. Here comes the corner. Hose will take. Akuma heads it away. Sharman back in there. Wheeler's header away. Smith off the bar. And there's a big scramble, and finally the goalkeeper gathers the ball with both his hands. And we escape there. Martin now also booked. 2 Hungerford players booked early on. Is good news for us. Martin with a free kick for them. Plays it long, but Torres heads it away. Agajuno gives it back to him. Here's Blackman. Sends that one long, and Agajuno is now through on goal. Can he finish? Benji Agajuno, no. It's a tame effort, and Civita is able to catch it. Hose now with a free kick, whips it in. It's Sharman's volley off the bar, Constable, and it's cleared away. And that was close for Hungerford. Get away with that again. And to end game this one. Now we've got a throw. Adebayo Rowling to Lua. And back. Here's Bramble. Torres. Back to Bramble. Torres again. Kinder John. Sends that long. Lua flicks it on. Cut out by Tomlinson, who passes it back to goalkeeper. Civita doesn't really have a short option here, so will probably have to go long, and does so, looking for Constable, who wins the header down for Halliday. Plays it back to Smith. His ball for Tomlinson's headed away by Wheeler. Tomlinson to Hose and back to Tomlinson. Goes for the cross, and it's easy for Hadler. Did I miss the highlight, or was this just a really long build-up? Looks like a long build-up. Hadler's dropkick's going to find Cox in a little bit of space. And Cox with a lovely ball down the line. Here's Agajuno. It's a tight angle, and I think that was actually a shot. And it's gone all the way out for a throw. Not sure what he was thinking there. And St. Albans, unfortunately, take the lead against Braintree, which means they'll go above us, right? Yeah, Bramble to Blackman. So we look to take the lead, and Blackman's done well. He's gone for goal, but doesn't get any conviction on the shot, and it's gone wide of the post by quite a distance. Jones is now booked, so 3 of Hungerford's back 4 on a yellow card. And now Kite has also been booked. I mean, looking at the stats, we've had a really good first half here. And 2 minutes added on. Hungerford throw deep in their half. Jones is going to take it towards Constable, who does well to bring it down. Rosby now to Kite. Rosby to Jones. And Jones sends it long, but it's easy for Adebayo Rowling. Here's Bramble. Kinder John looks for Wheeler, but it's a poor pass. Tomlinson cuts it out and finds Halliday. Great tackle though by Adebayo Rowling to win it back, but unfortunately it's gone back to them. However, Kinder John's won that header to Cox. And now here's Torres. Out wide for Blackman, but the pass was too high and he's forced to head it straight to Kite. And now here come Hungerford. Jones over the top, and Constable will get to it. Constable, and he scored from a really difficult angle. Gotta say, Hadler's got to be covering his near post a lot better than that. And Hungerford have taken the lead against the run of play right before half time. And yeah, that's a bit of a gut punch. Alright, well, TJ Bramble not having a great game today, so we'll bring on Wills. Yep, not happy with how that first half went in the end. I mean, they did hit the crossbar a couple of times, so they did have some warning shots. Okay, Torres with a free kick. We've got players in the box. It's a good delivery by Torres, but the goalkeeper Civita does really well to come out and claim it. Civita sends it long. Adebayo Rowling though able to bring it down, and he just blasts it up there. Tomlinson able to cut it out and plays it back to his goalkeeper. Civita sends it long. Adebayo Rowling wins the header, but it falls straight to Tomlinson. He looks for Constable, but Kinder John heads it away. Gets it back from Wills, and he goes long. Lua with a lovely flick on, and Akajuno goes for it from distance, but puts it over. He's definitely dried up since he scored a few goals at the start of when I first took over. Another yellow, and now Sharman makes it all of the back four who have been booked now for them. And Wheeler's put in a cross, and Akajuno with a header clips the top of the bar and goes over. He just can't seem to find the goal. He gets into all the right positions. Tomlinson's throw now to Halliday. Back to Tomlinson, who brings it forward, plays it down the line, but Adebayo Rowling cuts it out. Gets it back from Wheeler and sends it long. Sharman's header away. Smith to Tomlinson, and now Hose sends that one long, looking for Halliday, and Halliday's got it. Chance for Halliday, but he drags it wide. Hose with the corner. Torres heads it away. Rosby to Jones off the bar, and Blackman somehow saved that player from rebounding it in, and we just about get that one clear. Hungerford very unlucky there. Hose now with a free kick. He's played it short to Rosby. Raintree tied up with St. Albans. Hose with a cross. Akuma heads it away, and Wheeler's clearance finds Lua. I was going to say could be a chance for a counter, but Tomlinson's taking it off him. Halliday, Hose, Constable. Back to Hose, and that's a lovely goal by Alex Hose from the edge of the box to make it 2-0. And now it looks like the game might be a little bit beyond us. We have 20 minutes to go. But let's not give up. Blackman's got a throw. Here is Torres. Agajuno. Back to Torres. Cross comes in. Lua's header over the bar. And we've got to take chances like that. We missed too many of them today. Yellow card for Smith. That's 6 yellows for Hungerford and none for us. Well, I speak too soon as Wills gets himself booked. Barry Hargreaves replaces Martin. Halliday's throw to Tomlinson. Down the line for Halliday. In comes the cross. Kinder John's header away. Wills heads it on. And actually, no, he handballed it. And after so many yellow cards for Hungerford, it's our player who picks up a second yellow. And Kane Wills, who came on at half time, has got himself sent off. Nice. Well, Kite now with a free kick, and he's scored. Harry Kite makes it 3-0 to rub salt into the wound. And yeah, there's no way we're coming back from this with 10 men and 3 goals down with 7 minutes to go. Corner for Hungerford. Hose to take. Barry Hargreaves heads it down for Halliday. Straight at Hadler. I mean, I'd be grateful for it to stay at 3-0 now. Akuma's been booked. Please don't you get a red card as well. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the match. 3-0 to Hungerford. Harsh scoreline on us for sure, but probably deserved by Hungerford in the end. Man of the match goes to Hose. Scored a very good goal. Akajuno was the worst player. Couldn't finish his dinner. Boyle's got the red card. There's nothing really nice you can say about that. St Albans get their draw with Braintree to go back above us, send us back into 19th. Tunbridge also drew their game with Chippenham, so they gain a point on us, meaning that if they beat us, they'll go above us, and we'll go down to 20th, which is literally just above the relegation zones. Okay, I didn't choose to find Kane Wells, that just happened. Half a week's wages. Agjuno has played 8 games without scoring now, and we've also gone 8 games without a win. How about that for a coincidence? We still haven't won since my first match, and it's a stat I've overlooked, but it's not a good stat at all. Okay, well, this guy looks good, but we can't afford him. And let's scout you. I kind of expected to lose to Billericay, so I guess in the end it's not the end of the world that we lost that game against Hungerford. Alright, let's see how our under-18s get on as they took on Enfield Town. Oh, it's pretty local. I'm slightly hoping Enfield Town don't do that badly. It's Derry with a penalty for us after 5 minutes, but straight down the middle, and that's really poor. Nothing happened after that, but here comes Campbell. Down the line for Brighton, and Brighton uncontested. Chance to give us the lead, but it's a great save by Malcolm. I'm trying to see if there's anyone I know on the Enfield Town team. There might be someone I know from the past. Kerr's found Sweeney with a pass, and Jonathan Sweeney has given Enfield Town the lead. Here is Diaz, back to Adebawale. He sends that one long for Brighton, and Brighton's through on goal, but he blazes that one wide. That's a poor effort. We've had loads of easy chances, but haven't put any of them away. Campbell's heading now to Chapman, and Brighton once again has got in behind. Chance for Brighton. Wow. Almost a pass back to the goalkeeper there. So many chances, but he just can't score. Now Simpemba heads it to Diaz, but he gives that straight to Kerr. Kerr over the top, and Sweeney looking for his second, but straight at Platt. Now Simpemba to Shaw. Bugabo plays it long first time, and Derry's through. Can Derry finally get the equaliser? It's saved and it's cleared away. And yeah, second half, Adebawale plays it long. Is Diaz, and it's saved. Oh hey GK. This is my under-18 team, so I'm not actually managing this game. But yeah, we ended up losing that one, so I wasn't actually managing the team there. But thanks for the suggestion anyway. I was just kind of checking on their progress, you know, because most of the players are like first team youngsters that I've signed, so my bad if that confused you. Okay, nice. Tom Anderson signed. I'm in the Vanarama League South, so 6th division of England basically. So I started the game without a club. I'm also managing the Nigeria under-23s as well, so that's kind of nothing going on there at the moment. Okay, nice. He's even better than the scout said, so 2-star current, 4-star potential. He's fast, plays in multiple positions. Yeah, not much money at all, like pretty much no money. Acceleration, technical, not very strong, not very fit, not got much flair. Used to play for Forest Green. Alright, well we've got another high potential player. See, nope, definitely not signing you. This guy seems alright. Harry McDonald. Yeah, that's fine. He probably won't play much, so we won't have to pay him much at all. Oliver Gardner. Apparently he's already pretty good. He wants us to buy attackers, and he wants us to be established in the league next season. Sure. Okay, cool. Signing players. Scout. And you're not very good. Okay. Still only waiting for Ferry to come back from his injury. Oh, there's some league games happening in the middle of a week. Don't really care about these teams though, they're way too far ahead of us to care much about. Okay, Stephen Shaw's homegrown. Big deal. Oh wow, scouts have literally nothing to say. We signed pretty much all the players they recommended. Oh, Chicharito's joined Bournemouth. It's a bit of a weird one. It's hard to picture him wearing like the Bournemouth kit. Otherwise, not really any surprises in the FA Cup. Oh wow, Tunbridge are favourites even though we're above them in the league. Nice, Harry McDonald has signed. Shoot on sight. Yeah, why not? Okay, another one with 2-star current and 4-star potential. So you've got a whole team of not superstars, like future first team players, just ready to play. So he's in left back. He's fast, good acceleration, physical, not very determined, not very good at headers. One-footed. Do I support a team? Yeah, I support. So I'm Turkish Cypriot, but I live in England, so I support both Man United and Galatasaray in Turkey. Who do you support if you support a team? So I don't know if you noticed while I was like flicking through, like I get news about Man United and Galatasaray just because I'm keeping a track of how they're doing. Homegrown. This guy's bad. Scout Ben Johnson. This guy seems pretty good. Sam Wesley, 3.5 stars. Yeah. But he wants way too much money. We can't afford you. Never mind. Marseille and Arsenal, huh? Alright, well, I know Arsenal aren't doing that great, but how is Marseille doing? Yeah, United, not popular to anyone who don't support them, I guess. Yeah, kind of got passed down by family, but yeah. I mean, you beat us recently, so who knows? Maybe Arteta's the guy. Second in the league, that's pretty good, right? Yeah, it was Lille who came second last year, right? So you're above wherever you were last year. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't really compete with PSG when they're spending more than like the rest of the league combined. It's a pretty unfortunate situation for Ligue 1, but yeah. I hope Marseille do well. I'm trying to think. They have Payet, right? They have Forvan. I'm trying to remember who else is in Marseille's team. Are they still in? Are they in the Europa League? Can't remember who else is in it apart from United. Yeah, like I don't think it's fair to compare any French team to PSG just because the amount of money they have. Like no one else can really do anything. Okay, cool. Who have you got in the Europa League draw? United have got Club Bruges, which I think we should be able to beat. But you never know with United, really. So I guess you'd support Marseille if, like, Marseille played Arsenal in the final, right? Because normally you'd support the team that's from the same country as you are. I'd probably support Galatasaray whenever they played against United, but yeah. Alright, let's make one change then as we face Tunbridge Angels, probably the most important game of this episode because they're right below us and could probably overtake us. If they win, we're going to start Walker instead of Lua because Lua's kind of dropped off a little bit. Yeah. Hopefully we can at least draw. I just don't want to get relegated. At Tunbridge, I've got Andre Jr. in goal, Joseph Dubois, Bray, Miles, and Wilson at the back, Egbury, Christ Jr. Thierry, what a great name, Messias, Hyde, and Turner in midfield. More up front, we've got Busby, Parter, Beer, Williams, and Gardner Smith on the bench. Alright, let's hope to wrap up this stream with a win. So yeah, this is going to be my last game before I cut off the stream. So thanks for coming. It's been a nice chat. I hope Marseille do well. I can't say I wish Arsenal too well, but you know, I hope they beat the teams that we're fighting with at least. Let's say that. Huh? No, it's fine, dude. I haven't been streaming for that long. Like, I keep my streams kind of short, like an hour. So I've been streaming for just over an hour. So I kind of keep them short, but I stream like multiple times a day because I have like 5 different Football Manager saves going because I like to try loads of different things. So I've got a save with Man United. I've got a save with Galatasaray. I've got a save where I drafted a team. It's a good save by Hadler. And I've got a save where I'm managing a team in Austria, which I picked randomly. Yeah, I mean, you get cocky fans in every fan base. Like, the cocky Man United fans will come out as soon as we start winning. Yeah, I mean, teams who win are going to be cocky, but yeah, what can you say, really? Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm enjoying Liverpool's success at the moment. I've pretty much given up on them losing the league. I'd rather Man City win it, but I think Liverpool are probably going to end up winning the league. I mean, United's the only team that's actually taken points off them, so hopefully we'll do it again on Sunday. But I don't have much hope. We basically don't have a midfield at the moment. And Tonbridge having all the chances here. And there's another header. Hadler making another great save, keeping us level really. Tonbridge looking high on confidence at the moment. Yeah, I kind of get what you mean by that. Like because I live in London as well, I know that's another reason to hate me. So yeah, London fans support United. But yeah, I always found like Arsenal to be the biggest rivalry when I was a kid. Cause hit the post. Cause yeah, all of my friends were Arsenal fans, so I kind of hated them more than like Liverpool and City. Cause Liverpool and City weren't good when I was younger. So yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Like I always disliked Arsenal, but I don't hate them as much anymore now that Liverpool and City are doing well. What do I think of Bruno Fernandes? I think we can take all the help we can get. Like if this guy's scoring like, was it 20 goals a season at Sporting Lisbon, then honestly he'll be an improvement over what Lingard, Pereira. Lingard, who hasn't scored or assisted like in how long? Pereira hasn't shown he's good enough yet. Mata's getting old, so I'd take Fernandes honestly. Yeah, Liverpool good in Europe. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were good in Europe. There was a couple of years though where they were like didn't qualify for the Champions League, and I think was it Klopp's first season where they weren't in Europe at all. Do I think he's what we need? I think he's a piece that we do need, or someone like him, because we don't have anyone that can support the strikers at the moment. If Martial and Rashford and all that aren't scoring, then Fernandes kind of has to step up. Yeah, it's true. I haven't watched him play. I have to admit I've never watched him play, but you know, anyone who scores that many goals, I think deserves at least a gamble. But you're right, I haven't seen him play, and he might be like Memphis Depay. Like Depay scored loads of goals in the Dutch league and then came to the Premier League and just didn't cut it. So speaking of which, I bet he's doing well for Lyon at the moment. I haven't seen him play recently, but I think he's been a successful player for Lyon. Have Arsenal been linked with anyone? Trying to think. I know Mustafi's been linked with Galatasaray. Let me tell you now that that's not going to happen. Like Galatasaray don't have the money to pay for Mustafi. Yeah, I think Depay didn't like the pressure of League One. I think no Premier League. Sorry, didn't like the pressure of the Premier League. He plays well when like there's less of a spotlight on him. No one you want. Yeah, it's hard to get good players in January. It's hard to say who Arsenal need as well. Like centre back, it's pretty obvious. But David Luiz has kind of been like a stopgap. Like you bought him just because you really needed someone. But I don't think he's the solution to your centre back problems. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. Like, so many players are linked with Galatasaray, like Premier League players, but Galatasaray, there's no way they can afford them. Like, and they're under like financial fair play restrictions. Yes, Charlie Walker has just given us the lead. John Stones, Kessie, Bruno Guimaraes. What with Arsenal? John Stones? No way. Like, Man City don't have any centre-backs. There's no way they let Stones leave. Kessie, I guess. I don't even know who the other... Is that one player, Bruno Guimaraes? Or is that two separate players? Like, I don't even know. I don't know who those are. Kurzawa on a free. But Kurzawa's a left-back, and you've already got Tierney and Kolasinac. I guess it doesn't hurt to have two good left-backs. Yeah, you never know, like, media just link anyone with anyone. Like, they get paid just for people who click on the articles, so... Yeah, there's no way Pep would let Stones go. And would Arsenal even pay that much for him is a question. Bruno Guimaraes, Brazil centre mid. Yeah, that's the kind of player that Arsenal usually sign, like some prospect. And usually they turn out alright. Like Martinelli, I think, is doing pretty well. I think. Oh, well, he scored goals. Again, I don't really watch him play. Oh, Blackman's just given away a pen. Oh man, we just keep giving away penalties, getting red cards. It sucks. He's got a yellow card for that. It's looking like we're finally going to win a game. We haven't won in 8 games, by the way. This team is struggling. And Turner saved. Yes, Hadler. Rubbish penalty, but you know, he saved it. Get in. You don't rate Stones. Would definitely be an upgrade to your current centre backs. But yeah, for the amount he'll cost, you could probably do a bit better than Stones. It's a shame you guys didn't get Chala Soyuncu before he joined Leicester. He would have been a really good signing. Yeah, 9 goals in 12 starts. So I know he's scoring, but I didn't know if he was just scoring or also playing well. But yeah, that's the kind of signing Arsenal do really well. They'll pick up like a random prospect from somewhere. Oh, wow. We save a penalty and then Tom Beer scores a freaking screamer. Yeah, Stones definitely has a mistake in him. Yeah, because City always have the ball, he's less exposed, but I don't think he's that good of a defender. He's a good passer and stuff, but yeah. Oh, St. Albans have equalised, so we're not even gonna gain a point on them. Come on, Blackman's throw. Adebayo Rowling's cross. Oh, headed away. And here they come on the break. More to Egbury. 10 minutes to go. No, don't let this beer guy shoot again. Egbury shoots. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Well wide. Probably didn't deserve to win this match looking at the stats anyway, so a draw's not too bad. But we need to beat someone. Like, hate the media that keeps saying, oh, you're on a winless run. Even though we're playing alright, considering we're playing against teams above us. But yeah, it looks like this game is going to end 1-1. Maybe last chance? Torres free kick? Nope. That's going to be it. Damn. Alright, well. Yeah. Yeah, defenders, yeah, Stones, David Luiz, I can think of. Lindelof. Some defenders just get overconfident on the ball and think they can pass it out of anything. Like, we loaned out Chris Smalling because he can't pass the ball properly, but at least, like, he knows he's not good at passing. Yeah, I did. I watched Wolves v United just before I started streaming, so yeah. We got a bit lucky there, but I think Wolves didn't play that well as well. That first goal, the one that VAR disallowed, that was just a comedy of errors. We got away with that so much. I don't think I like that new rule where if there's a handball, even if it's an accident, then it's a free kick. Like, I think I miss the old rule when accidental handball was accidental handball and you just played on, but it obviously benefited us that time. Arsenal already won in the FA Cup, right? I think so. They didn't have a replay. Yep, yeah. Haven't won in 9 games. We did well against Billericay though. We drew 2-2. they're still in fourth, so that was a good result. And we got battered by Hungerford after a red card as well. And 1-1 with Tunbridge, who were below us. Fortunately, they didn't win, otherwise they would have gone past us. Oh, PSG won. You know what? In the first leg, okay, Kimpembe should have been sent off, and then he scored for PSG. So I'm gonna say it evened itself out for that one. I think of all the teams that you don't mind seeing things go against them, I think PSG. I don't really have much sympathy for them. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, so the handball was a bit dodgy, but I think Kimpembe shouldn't have even been playing. Like, he should have been sent off in the first leg before he scored the goal as well. Can't remember if it was the first or second, but Kimpembe scored in that game. So yeah, I think it evened itself out, but I know a lot of people will disagree. Right, who do we play next? I'm not sure. You think he shouldn't have been sent off? Well, I guess that's up to opinion, but I think I'm trying to remember the game. There was a foul on Rashford where he was like, where it was a cynical foul, and it would have been a yellow card like in any other situation, but he didn't give it because he'd already been booked. But yeah, I can't remember, but I remember feeling strongly that he should have been sent off. Nah. I mean, there's always a chance, like anything can happen in football. Like Porto won the Champions League once, so you never know, but I didn't think we had a good chance. I thought like Barca was probably going to be where it ended. And yeah, that's exactly what happened. I mean, you have to believe that your team can win. Like, over 2 games, you never know. One team can like not show up in one game and you get a good win, and then you go through. Like Ajax making it to the semi-final, and then look how close they were to getting past Tottenham as well to go to the final. Like, you never know. Crazy things can happen. Right, who do we play next? We've got Concord at home, who are in 9th. Okay. We've got Chippenham and Hemel Hempstead away, 8th and 7th. Great playoff contenders. Yeah, even Tottenham going to the final was unexpected. Oh, I can imagine, yeah. Arsenal been in the Champions League for so many years, and then Tottenham just stroll into it and then win it. That would have been bad. Yeah, I can imagine. I wanted Tottenham to win, obviously, because I don't like Liverpool. They're going to be impossible to catch up with in number of Champions Leagues now. So, yeah, Ajax couldn't do it. I would have rather Ajax got to the final, of course, than Tottenham, but I was hoping whoever won that match would beat Liverpool. I was so annoyed when they came back against Barca. Like, how did Barca not bury that game? It's beyond me. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here, dude. But it's been a nice chat about football. Whenever you want, feel free to come back. I stream a lot, so I've got a Discord channel in the link below if you're interested, and then like I sort of put my stream schedule there if you want to know when I go live in the future. I've got other stuff down there as well. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. I hope Marseille do well. I hope Arsenal beat Tottenham, Chelsea, and other teams we want to beat. But obviously, I hope you don't go past us. Yeah, thanks again, man. Yeah, Lucas carried him to the final with that last minute goal. Yeah. Then he didn't start in the final, did he? He started like a half fit Harry Kane. Alright, well, okay, I've got to go now, but thanks again for coming and have a good day. Peace.